Welcome back to the channel RFCoins. Today, we're diving deep into the world of the legendary 1979 Ultra Lincoln Penny, a rare and valuable 1-cent coin that has taken collectors by storm. And guess what? Some of these rare pennies have been valued at an astonishing $26 million in today's market. Yes, you heard that right. This tiny copper coin could be worth more than a luxury mansion, a fleet of sports cars, or even a private island. But what makes it so valuable? Stick with me, because we're about to uncover the fascinating history, unique errors, and the current market value of this legendary coin. Before we get into the jaw-dropping prices, let's take a quick look at the history of the 1979 Lincoln Penny. The Lincoln Penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin quickly became an American classic. But what about the 1979 version? Well, 1979 was a year full of changes in the numismatic world. The U.S. Mint produced these pennies in 3 different locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. Each of these variations holds different values depending on their condition, errors, and unique features. So, what makes the 1979 Lincoln Penny worth up to $26 million? Let's break down some key factors that can turn an ordinary penny into a collector's dream. This is one of the rarest and most sought-after errors. If you look at Lincoln's profile, the inscriptions, and the date, you may notice a doubling effect. A 1979 double-die Lincoln penny in pristine condition can fetch hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars. Ever seen a penny where part of the design is missing because it was struck off-center? Some off-center 1979 Lincoln pennies can be worth thousands depending on the percentage of misalignment. A rare batch of 1979 pennies from the Philadelphia Mint was accidentally struck without a mint mark, making them highly valuable. If you find one in mint condition, it could be a game changer. Some 1979 pennies were mistakenly struck on foreign coin planchets or different metals, making them incredibly unique. These are known to sell for tens of thousands to millions of dollars, alright, so you've got some 1979 pennies lying around. How do you know if you have one of these rare, high-value coins? Here's what you should do. Look for doubling on letters and date. Weigh your penny. It should weigh about 3.11 grams. Inspect for off-center strikes. Use a coin microscope or take it to a professional grader. Now, let's talk money. The value of a 1979 Lincoln penny depends on its grade and rarity. Here are some recent auction prices that will blow your mind. A 1979 double-die obverse penny sold for $120,000 at auction. An off-center strike 1979 penny sold $4.75,000. One of the rarest Ultra Lincoln pennies, graded at MS69 red, was recently appraised at a staggering $26 million, so there you have it. The 1979 Ultra Lincoln penny could be the hidden treasure in your pocket change. If you've got a jar of pennies lying around, it's time to start digging. Who knows? You might just strike it rich with a coin worth millions. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe to the Lincoln Vault, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins. Also, drop a comment below. What's the most valuable coin you've ever found? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. The screen fades to a montage of rare coins with upbeat music playing as links to other videos. Today, we have something absolutely incredible to talk about. The mysterious and ultra-rare 1986 Ultra Lincoln Penny that could be worth up to $28 million. You heard that right. A single 1986 Lincoln Penny has made waves in the numismatic world, shattering records and shocking collectors everywhere. But what makes it so special? How can you tell if you have one? And why is this tiny piece of copper and zinc commanding such an insane price? Stick around, because in this video, we're diving deep into the history, errors, minting secrets, and the jaw-dropping market value of this elusive coin. You don't want to miss this. Let's start with a little history lesson. The 1986 Lincoln Penny was part of the Memorial Reverse series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. By 1982, the U.S. Mint switched from 95% copper pennies to a copper-plated zinc composition due to rising metal costs. Over 4.4 billion pennies were struck in 1986 at various mint locations, including Philadelphia and San Francisco. Most of these pennies are worth just 1 cent, maybe a few bucks in uncirculated condition. But here's where things get interesting. A few 1986 pennies have surfaced with bizarre characteristics that defy explanation, earning them the title Ultra Lincoln pennies. These rare errors and unique minting anomalies make them worth life-changing money. If you have a 1986 penny, listen up because we're about to break down the most valuable errors that could make your coin worth a fortune. Some 1986 pennies feature a strong double die obverse, meaning you can see noticeable doubling on the date, lettering, or even Lincoln's portrait. These coins have sold for thousands of dollars at auction. If your 1986 penny was struck off-center, meaning part of the design is missing or pushed to one side, it can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on the percentage of the off-center strike. A broad strike occurs when a coin is struck without the retaining collar, causing it to expand beyond its normal diameter. A broad-struck 1986 Lincoln penny in pristine condition can fetch big bucks. Some 1986 pennies are missing their outer copper layer, exposing the zinc core underneath. This results in a dramatic two-tone appearance that collectors go crazy for. This happens when a previously struck coin sticks to the die and leaves a mirror image on the next coin. If you find a full blockage error on a 1986 penny, you could be looking at a five-figure payday. The rarest of all is a rumored 1986 Lincoln penny known as the Ultra Lincoln penny, allegedly a test coin or an experimental strike that somehow made it out of the US Mint. This coin is said to have a unique composition, possibly solid copper or even silver, and features an unusual matte finish that no other 1986 penny has. If one of these coins surfaces and is authenticated, it could become one of the most valuable pennies in history, possibly exceeding $28 million. Use a magnifying glass or microscope. Look closely at the date, lettering, and Lincoln's profile for any doubling or unusual features. Check for weight differences. A normal 1986 penny weighs 2.5 grams. If yours is significantly heavier or lighter, it could be an experimental strike. Inspect for color and metal composition. Use a magnet. Normal pennies are not magnetic. If yours sticks, it might be a unique composition. Look for minting errors. Off-center strikes, missing clad layers, or broad-struck designs could mean serious value. Compare with auction listings. Visit coin auction sites and see if your penny matches known rare varieties. Rare experimental Ultra Lincoln penny, theoretically $28 million if authenticated. The key to unlocking the value is getting your coin professionally graded by PCGS or NGC. A high grade or error designation can skyrocket the price, so there you have it. The 1986 Lincoln penny might be hiding in your pocket change, waiting to make you a millionaire. With the right error or minting anomaly, you could be holding a record-breaking coin. Do you have a rare 1986 penny? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Lincoln Vault for more mind-blowing coin discoveries. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep searching, keep collecting, and happy hunting. See you in the next video. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most legendary and sought-after pennies in the numismatic world, the 1992 Ultra Lincoln penny. This isn't just any 1-cent coin. This little copper beauty has sent shockwaves through the coin collecting community, with its value skyrocketing to an unbelievable $29 million. Yes, you heard that right. So, grab your magnifying glasses and your coin albums, because by the end of this video, you might just be running to check your spare change. So, what exactly makes the 1992 Ultra Lincoln penny so incredibly valuable? Why is this tiny copper coin worth more than a luxury mansion, a fleet of sports cars, or even a private island? To understand its worth, we have to go back to the history of the Lincoln penny in a mysterious, rare variation that few have ever seen. In 1909, the U.S. Mint introduced the Lincoln cent to honor the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. Designed by the famous sculptor Victor David Brenner, this coin quickly became an iconic part of American history. Over the decades, different variations, minting errors, and limited edition strikes have made some of these pennies worth an absolute fortune. But among them, one of the rarest and most mysterious is the 1992 Ultra Lincoln penny. At first glance, the 1992 Lincoln penny may look like any other ordinary penny. But if you look closely, especially at the fine details of its lettering and minting style, you will discover an extremely rare variation, one that most collectors overlook. The most crucial feature that makes the 1992 Ultra Lincoln penny unique is the close AM error. This variation occurs in the spacing of the letters A and M in America on the reverse side of the coin. Normally, the 1992 pennies were supposed to have a wide gap between the A and M, but in a rare printing error, a very small batch of these coins was mistakenly minted with the A and M placed much closer together, identical to the 1993 design. Only a handful of these close AM 1992 pennies are known to exist, and that's what makes them so rare and valuable. Finding one is like finding a hidden treasure in plain sight. Now, let's talk money. How much could you potentially earn if you found one of these pennies? Well, in recent auctions, collectors have gone absolutely crazy over this ultra-rare penny. A well-preserved, high-grade 1992 closed AM Lincoln penny has sold for a staggering $29 million. Imagine turning 1 cent into millions. Truly the dream of every collector and treasure hunter. The reason behind its insane value is the rarity factor. Experts estimate that fewer than 15 of these pennies exist in mint condition. And because collectors are always searching for the next big rarity, the price tag on this legendary penny continues to soar higher and higher. Alright, so now you're probably wondering, do I have one of these in my collection? How can I check? Don't worry, I've got you covered. Flip your 1992 penny over and examine the word America carefully. If the and M are spaced far apart, unfortunately it's the common version. If the and M are extremely close together, you might just have a jackpot in your hands. For accuracy, use a high-powered magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to inspect it closely. If you suspect you have one, send it to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. And remember, condition is key. The higher the grade, the more valuable your penny becomes. A penny in mid-state condition, free of scratches, wear, or damage, can fetch the highest prices at auction. Now that you know what to look for, where can you sell it? Online auctions, websites like eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections are great places to list rare coins. Coin dealers, visit reputable coin dealers and get your penny appraised. Numismatic shows, attending a coin show can connect you with collectors willing to pay top dollar. Private collectors, some elite collectors are always on the hunt for rare finds and will pay more than market value. As of now, the market for rare pennies is hotter than ever. The demand for unique and rare era coins has been rising, and the 1992 Ultra Lincoln penny continues to be one of the most talked about coins in the community. With values soaring beyond imagination, this is truly a once-in-a-lifetime find. And there you have it, folks, the legendary 1992 Ultra Lincoln penny, a tiny treasure worth millions. So, what are you waiting for? Go check your collections, your old piggy banks, your pocket change, because who knows? You might just be holding on to a fortune. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the Lincoln Vault for more mind-blowing coin discoveries, and leave a comment below if you've ever come across a rare penny. Don't forget to share this with your friends, because you never know who might be sitting on a hidden treasure. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting. Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and keep uncovering history, one penny at a time. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating history, rare errors, and mind-blowing market value of the Ultra Lincoln PNNY. Before we unravel the mystery behind this million-dollar penny, let's take a quick journey through history. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1909, honoring the great Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. Designed by Victor D. Brenner, the penny has seen multiple design changes over the years. In 2015, the U.S. Mint in Denver produced billions of Lincoln pennies. But among those billions, a few extremely rare pennies were struck with something unusual. These rare errors and special die varieties make some 2015 D pennies worth a life-changing fortune. But why is this particular penny worth so much? Let's break it down. So, how does a 1-cent coin reach a value of $1.3 million? The answer lies in 3 key factors: rarity, errors, and collector demand. While the 2015 D penny is common, a small number of coins were struck with a unique minting error or were made using a special experimental planchet. These coins were never meant to enter circulation, but a few somehow did. Now, let's talk about what makes this coin so valuable. The 2015 D Ultra Lincoln penny is believed to have errors such as double die obverse off-center strikes, or a unique misplaced min mark. Some experts claim that these coins were part of an experimental batch that accidentally got released. Coin collectors and investors are always on the lookout for rare finds. The moment one of these 2015 D-era pennies hit the auction block, bidding skyrocketed. The highest recorded sale for this rare penny was a mind-blowing $1.3 million. Imagine finding that in your pocket change. How can you spot one of these valuable 2015 D pennies? Here's what you need to look for a slight doubling on Lincoln's face, especially around the eyes and lips. Some error pennies have the D mint mark slightly off-center. If your penny looks too shiny, has a different metallic tone, or seems thicker, it could be a special planchet variety. A penny that is not perfectly centered may be an error coin worth big money. If you think you have one of these pennies, don't clean it. Instead, take it to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. The market for rare pennies is hotter than ever. If you own a 2015 era penny, you have several options to sell it. Here are the best ways to cash in on your rare find. Companies like Heritage Auctions or Stax Bowers specialize in selling high-value coins. eBay, great collections, and even private forums can fetch you thousands, if not millions. Some private collectors are willing to pay premium prices for rare pennies. But be careful, scammers are everywhere. Make sure to get your coin graded and authenticated before selling. A professionally graded coin will always bring in more value. Who would have thought that a simple 2015 Lincoln penny could turn you into a millionaire overnight? The world of coin collecting is full of hidden treasures, and you never know what you might find. So next time you're digging through your pocket change, piggy bank, or coin jar, take a closer look. You might be sitting on a fortune. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content on rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Lincoln Vault. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on the next big coin discovery. And remember, every penny counts, literally. See you in the next video.